There's a lot of talk about Facebook ads for churches, and for good reason too. 7 out of 10 adults spend time on social media, and Facebook is one of the most widely used social media platforms. But should your church use Facebook ads? Besides, isn't this just a marketing hack? Stay tuned. If you're not running Facebook ads, there's a good chance that you're overlooking something important. Today, I'm going to share 5 reasons why your church needs to run Facebook ads. I'm Jesse Wisniewski, and this is Modern Church Leader.
Welcome to Modern Church Leader, a short daily show to help you grow your church, be more effective and efficient, and powerful for the kingdom of God.
Social media is the proverbial water cooler in your community. Social media is where many people stay up to date with others and share the latest happenings in their life. We can spend time talking about whether or not social media is harmful to friendships, relationships, and the social fabric of your area, but that's not the point of today's episode. Today, I want to share with you 5 reasons why your church needs to run Facebook ads. Number 1, hello, is this thing on? There's a good chance your church has a Facebook page, but that's no longer enough. In light of recent changes at Facebook, most of the people who like your Facebook page will not see what you share. There are some ways you can increase your engagement on Facebook, but there's a growing need for your church to spend money on Facebook to reach people in your community. Now, before you totally write off what I'm trying to say, give me just one moment to explain myself. Buying an ad on Facebook is not about marketing per se. According to Chris Martin, the author development specialist at Lifeway Christian Resources, said, buying a Facebook ad really just amounts to you promoting a piece of content on Facebook so that it can be seen by more people in your community that use Facebook and may be interested in checking out your church. So after you create your church's social media strategy, and as you share the gospel, verses from the Bible, or even an invitation for people to join you for your worship service, consider buying an ad on Facebook to reach more people with your message. If you're worried about the cost of ads on Facebook, don't. They're relatively inexpensive, which leads me to my next point. Number 2, Facebook ads are for smaller churches too. Taking out an ad on Facebook will not break your church's finances. It's not like you're running a multi-million-dollar campaign for a Hollywood movie. When it comes to inviting people to your next worship service or upcoming event, some churches have had tremendous results by only spending $61. So when you run ads on Facebook, you can plug in your budget at the very beginning and you can adjust how much you spend, and you can turn off your ad at any time if you're not happy with the results. So if you run ads and you're not happy with the results, then hit the pause button and readjust your plan to move forward. Not a big deal or the end of the world. Number 3, get more visitors to your church. Do you know who knows the most about the people in your community? It's not your barber or local politician. It's arguably Facebook. Think about it. On Facebook, people share nearly everything about him or herself. Here's just a sampling of what Facebook may know about you and your neighbors: your age, your gender, your location, your level of education, your work experience, your music preferences, the type of device you use on Facebook, and a whole lot more. So not only does Facebook know the personal info you share on your profile, but Facebook also learns a ton about whoever uses their platform based on the Facebook pages they like and what they share. Like, what does this have to do with my church or your church? Well, the answer is simple. You can send highly targeted ads to people on Facebook in your community. Remember, we're not necessarily talking about promotions for an upcoming event. We're also talking about promoting updates you share on Facebook, which can include verses from the Bible or pictures from your most recent worship service. Instead of solely relying on traditional means of advertisement, such as postcards, flyers, and ads in your local newspaper to hopefully reach people in your community, consider using ads on Facebook. So with Facebook, at least you'll know if people are seeing your ad and whether or not they're responding to it. Number 4, buying Facebook ads are really simple. Running ads on Facebook sounds intimidating on the surface, but here's the deal. It's actually simple to get started and accomplish your goals. Yes, running ads on Facebook can be complicated and time-consuming for larger organizations and businesses who have huge budgets, multiple products, and many consumers and supporters they're trying to reach. But for the average church in the United States, you don't need advanced training at Facebook to do what you need to do. There are only 4 things you need to know to get started. Number 1, what's your goal? Number 2, who are you trying to reach? Number 3, how much do you want to spend? And number 4, do you have a video or photo you can add? After you know your answer to these 4 questions, then you're ready to get started. If you're ready to move forward, then check out Facebook's Getting Started with Ads. You can hit the link below in the transcript and show notes. So this free resource will walk you through the steps you need to take to create an ad on Facebook. Number 5, get more volunteers. Do you need to recruit additional volunteers? Would you like to see more people get involved with your small groups or Sunday school classes? You can run Facebook ads to help out these needs and more. So here's how. If you want to lead people to volunteer, join a small group, or sign up for something, you can buy ads on Facebook and target people in your church promoting the step you want them to take. The best way to do this is to target people familiar with what you're asking them to do. These people are members or visitors of your church, and if you have their email address, then you can upload these emails and create a custom audience on Facebook. Now, when you run ads to a custom audience you created, the people who will see them displayed are those whose email addresses you uploaded. So you can also create a custom audience of the people who have visited your church's website. This tactic is another great option to target people who are either members of your church or familiar with your church. So in the end, if your church isn't running Facebook ads, there's a good chance you're missing out on reaching people in your community or better engaging your church members.
Thanks for listening. Please review Modern Church Leader on Apple Podcasts and visit our website for more resources at tithe.ly or follow the links in the show notes.